Hi, my name is Benny and welcome to my channel. What if the spectator takes exactly the card that you want? Today I will teach you 5 forcing techniques with cards, so off to work! So sometimes you need to force a card to the spectator because you have a prediction or whatever. And I will show you 5 techniques. The first forcing technique, I use it in another video, but not as forcing. I ask the spectator a number between 1 and 10. He says like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. Snap the finger, because without this it's no magic. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, the 8 of hearts. Okay. So this is very simple. The forcing card is on the top. And now the rest is just comedy. You ask the spectator to tell you a number. And now you deal 4 or 5 cards, 5, and you say, I forgot something. You must stamp the finger, because without, and this turns now the forcing card at the 5th position. And now you simply dealt 5 cards and you forced the 8 of hearts. If you want to know more about it, click the link. And they explain more in detail. The second force, the riffle force. The spectator says stop. Yeah, please. The 8 of hearts. How this is done? The forcing card is on the top. I make a cut the 1/3 of the pack. I place it in the left hand. Now the forcing card is here. And I place the whole thing on the pack and I maintain here a pinky break. Now I riffle down and I ask the spectator to say stop. When he says stop, I stop to riffle. I come with my right hand, I cover the whole pack here and I take where the break is, okay? So, and now a last thing but important, I will push with my thumb like this. Okay, this is a psychological thing that sells really the fact that he says stop right here, okay, where the thumb was, okay. So another time, stop, I come, I push down and forward. Okay. If the spectator says stop too far, so in the bottom third, you just let go and so I'm sorry, I was too slow. Another time, okay? So if you pass this area, you know that you make another time. The third technique is the fan force. I don't know if it's called like this, but it is like this. You ask the spectator to point a card. Let's assume he points this card. And then you ask, you want this card or this card? This card? Okay, no problem. So, here the 8 of hearts. This is, I think, one of my first forcing techniques that I learned. Very simple, but very effective, because you can also let the spectator choose which card, and really he can tell you, okay, I want this card, okay? So I make a fan, and what I do, like I make like this, but like to assemble the cards, and at the cover of this movement I do like this. Okay, I'm sorry to show you in this position is very difficult, so I do like this. Okay, now my fan is not good, but in this position is like this. Okay, now the 8 or the forcing card is quite the same direction as the first card. Okay, now and you can make like this. Okay, now if the spectator chooses this card, you are making like this. You want this card, and you can choose the spectator. When he chooses this card, you're separating more like this. This card, okay, no problem. Okay, I'm separating like this. And now I take this out. Are you sure this card? And now it's really convincing because it's really only the last card here, okay? And now I make simple like this and I show. So very effective but very cool forcing technique. The Hindu force. The spectator says stop. This is the Hindu force. For the Hindu force, you need to know how to make the Hindu shuffle. Hindu shuffle, you take the cards with the thumb and middle finger, and now with my other the thumb and middle finger of the left hand, I take several cards from the top and drop it onto the hand. And I continue like this, okay? And I can push like this to have, yes, a little convincer, okay? Okay? So now, if you place the forcing card at the bottom, look what happened. It's every time the same card. So it's simple. So he can say stop whenever he wants. If he says stop, say stop, you only have 2 cards, you can drop everything down and restart again. So yes, this is the Hindu force. So the last forcing is like a time force. You ask the spectator to cut the pack and I will mark your cut here. And now you talk a little bit and blah 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 blah. And now you say to the spectator, okay, take there where you cut, and it's the 8 of hearts. Why I said is like a time force, because you need a little bit time to make the misdirection. In reality, the forcing card is the first one, and what you do is you ask the spectator to cut, and now you are marking the deck like this. So this is the first card, okay? If you are revealing directly the card, like this, okay, now take the card, the spectator will suspect. But if you are setting the deck like this for a moment, like 20 seconds, I guess, to talk with the spectator will forget about this, which pack was where, okay? But if you are making now like this, take at the break, or at your cut, it's like, yes, it's very, very powerful. This forcing technique is very simple, but believe me, it's really, really, really powerful. So this is it. I hope you enjoy. Please, if you have questions, let me know, or make me a comment, and it would be a pleasure for me to answer all of these questions. I will release every Friday new magic videos where I make tricks, where I present some reviews, or we talk about presentation, theory, and a lot more. So if you don't want to miss these videos, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell. I wish you a nice day and see us next time. Bye bye.